Hello there, welcome to a cold and grey stony Stratford and a cold and muddy Great Ouse in the background, just receding from a bit of flooding. Technical drills and stand-up paddleboard, SUP. Amazingly, when you look at the internet, there's very little stuff on the internet in relation to technical drills. What's a technical drill? A technical drill is a system or drill where you break down the stroke, in this case a paddle stroke, into its component parts, test it, adjust it, put it back together, and hopefully after a few thousand repetitions you see some benefit. Now, paddle sports, most paddle sports enjoy technical drills, also known as structural drills, sometimes known as micro drills as well, but say for some reason I've not seen a great deal in relation to SUP. So I've adapted some from other stuff I coach, and I'm really interested in any feedback about the adaptability or utility of those. This video is mainly for my group in Paphos, sunny Paphos in Cyprus, but anybody who may benefit, you're more than welcome. Now, if you like what we do on this channel, Gross Paddling Happiness, please click the button there. There should be a subscribe button there, subscribe to our channel. It shows us that you love us and also helps us to grow the channel. Like I say, feedback welcome. Now, a bit about technical drills again. System or drill, breaking down the stroke. The way you do it, typically you do 20 strokes of a technical drill on one side, and then what I do is swap over and do my regular stroke, rhythm stroke, normal stroke on the other side. You have to do technical drills in tandem with the regular stroke, and the idea is after a while hopefully the two meld together and you incorporate the technical practice inside the main stroke. Now, A-frame, what's that all about? Very often in single paddle sports, people paddle or train people to paddle with an A-frame shape. If you see there, you'll see an A described by my top arm, bottom arm, and my paddle simulator, a piece of white pipe, so you can see what's going on. Notice when I'm doing this, my top hand is not locked out. I've got a soft bend in the elbow, okay? What I'm trying to do is engage my lats. Now, most people have heard of the lats. It's a big muscle in the back, sort of cape-shaped if you like. And you'd say to somebody, where's your lats? Well, it's in your lower back, your middle back. But people don't necessarily realise often it inserts into your upper arm. So if you want to engage the lats, or the full aspect of the lats, you need to be getting your arm up in order to do it. If I'm paddling down here, I'm disengaging the lats. It's a nice big open body position to start. Notice, fairly loose grip, loose but sufficient. I'm not gripping tight and destroying the positivity of the catch. When I say positive, that's a positive angle, that's a neutral angle, that's a negative angle. Obviously, with the paddleboard paddle, I've got a dihedral on the front end of the paddle blade, and that helps me to maintain positivity and neutrality, even though the paddle shaft is tracking back negative when it's level with my hip. If you think about it, the paddle blade is still neutral, okay? So that's the idea behind that. So A-frame drop and drive, big open body position, looking where I'm going, okay? And from there, I'm going to drop it in the water and drive through. Board moves past the paddle, paddle doesn't move past the board. So what we're looking for is we're dropping it in the water and the whole thing's moving past the paddle. The paddle is not moving past the board because all I'm doing is disengaging those big muscles and just using the top of my chest and my upper arms, okay? That's the idea behind that. Notice when I'm doing that, there's a slight angle on the blade. It's not dead straight. I'm looking through the paddle or over the paddle. When I drop it in the water at that point, when it's tracking back, and it's under load, at that point it's tracking back perpendicular and parallel to the center line of the board. So when I'm dropping it in the water, there's a very slight angle on the blade, so I'm keeping that lat engaged. If I'm too far over too early, I can feel the strain there, okay? So slight angle, drop it, and then it tracks back positive and it tracks back parallel, okay? Have a look at the video. But when you do it really slow, 40 strokes a minute, 50 strokes a minute max. Just get the position, pause on the front end, paddle through. Set it up, pause on the front end, paddle through. Set it up, pause, drop, drive. And like I say, 20 repetitions of the drill, swap sides, 20 full stroke in rhythm. Okay, second drill for today is what I'm called palm paddling. Now normally, obviously you're holding the palm grip, but there's a tendency to over grip or grip too tight and roll the wrist when you're paddling. If you roll the wrist, obviously the paddle's going to track back negative straight away. So by disengaging that and just pushing down with the palm, I'm getting into the frame of mind where that aspect, it's like almost like a volleyball spike, where I'm pushing down first, drop it, and then drive through. So if you think about it, I can't over grip or flex the wrist or extend the wrist too much if the hand is flat. So top, push down and through. Push down, you could grip it as it comes through, but when you're pushing down, push it down with a flat hand. And just get used to that idea that when I'm pushing down forwards, then the wrist stays neutral, or maybe even slightly flexed. Slightly flexed will give me a more positive angle on the front end. Drop it, drive it through, rather than rolling at the top and losing that positive angle straight away. So there's your palm paddling. Technique is free speed. It's not really free because it takes a lot of time, effort and energy to invest in that. But once you've got it, there are some speed, efficiency and effectiveness gains that can be had from a good, technically proficient stroke. So take the time to invest in your stroke. Don't just try it once or twice, try it consistently for a period and just think about what you're doing in terms of setting up, dropping, driving or pushing down with the top hand. I've got maybe 12, maybe 15 different technical drills that I've adapted to paddleboard that I'm more than happy to feed in as time goes on. Please do give me some feedback. Remember to subscribe, show us that you love us and have a great day. Cheers.